Hello everyone, good evening, good morning, evening, night, and afternoon. Raven back once more with the Messenger. We're gonna be doing the more of the Messenger. It's been a nice day. Hope everyone's doing well. Hi Roy, by the way. Thank you for calming down Mocha, even though Mocha is not here. But you know, you do what with your points what you want. Lamal. Anyways, yes, where we last left off, we were at the glacial peaks. At the base of the glacial peaks, we were supposed to reach the very top and deliver the scroll the Western hero gave us, so we can finish our task, I guess. So, you know, usually at that point the game would end, but something tells me, and it's definitely not the fact that I ran into someone that spoiled me on this game, something tells me that the game keeps going. So, with that being said, let's at least find out what that is. It's been a little bit, so I did forget the controls. There you go. I wasn't streaming sound. All right. Yep, that's good. Glacial Peak. Okay, yeah. Okay, shift this to we have the thing here, we have the hook.
You still need to smash 40 power seals to open that. Stranger. Need anything?
I cannot upgrade heck. Checkpoints will restore hit points 5, defense up. Alright.
Need anything? What do you want to chat about?
I'm finally near the mountain summit. Looks like my adventure is about to come to an end.
Clearly you haven't watched the trailer.
Pardon?
Never mind. Hey, it's cold and slippery out there. Be careful. What do you want to chat about?
Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share?
Of course. Here's one for you. There once was a village settled in a land of ice and snow. Food was scarce, but not as much as heat. Their elders spoke of a lush grove, safe, abundant, and with comfortable weather to boot. The only problem was, that grove lay on the other side of a permanent hailstorm which would take weeks to cross. One day, a brave couple left their young boy behind to attempt what the village called the trek. They would scout all the way to the grove and confirm its existence, then come back to the village and lead everyone to a better life. Like all who attempted the trek before them, they sadly and predictably never came back. Over the following decades, that boy grew up with only one goal in mind: to take on the trek himself and find his parents alive at the grove or dead in the ice. Figuring they may have simply been ill-prepared, he trained every day until he was 5 years older than his parents were when they left for the trek, then set off for his own attempt. The hailstorm's first bite wasn't as bad as he thought it would be, but the ice-cold soil slowly worked its way into his bones. After days of walking through the storm without realizing it was all just a metaphor playing out in his troubled young adult mind, he stumbled upon a, no pun intended, telling sight. His parents, frozen solid in a block of ice. The shock was too strong. He remained there, cursing, pondering, and cursing again, until the cold took him to become a part of the ice block. The end.
What?
What do you mean, what?
No moral, or at least like a proper ending?
Sometimes stories can be harsh. It might just be the very message they mean to convey about life. You need to think about what transpired and find your own takeaways. There are no wrong answers as long as they ring true to you.
Maybe, but this one really felt like a pointless story.
And it just might be the case that for you it was. Or you could consider the implications of our adventurer being 5 years older than his parents when he found them. Can you imagine gazing upon those who are your protectors and mentors, realizing they are actually younger than you? Your bearers of truth, the wise ones, those you aspired to be like. A harsh reality indeed. You thought they knew it all, had it all figured out, that they were centered and filled with purpose. Yet there you stand, beholding the one pillar you ever took for granted and used for stability, physically crystallized, yet mentally shattered before your very eyes. Had they really found inner peace already when you knew them, meaning you're the one who missed the mark? Or were they simply excellent actors? Food for thought, huh?
Yeah, that's enough.
Remember, this is all subjective. I shared but one angle. What do you want to chat about? Need anything? Nope. Please don't touch the fucking closet.
Oh no, it's Rebun. Oh, alright. We'll keep it. I see how it... Yes, it is me. Soy yo. Why was I doing why was I doing fake Spanglish accent? I can perfectly speak Spanish. Soy yo, el Rebun. Hell yeah, what a move. Hell yeah, what a move. I don't know, man. Oh no! Oh. Oh. Come on. I have a coworker that does fake Spanglish when he talks to customers, and he sounds like the English boys for Scooby-Doo. The English. You mean like actual like
Raggy? Oh no! We rocked up!
that one? Yes. Why? Oh, it's such a stupid voice to make. Oh. Oh. This is getting into Celeste territory. It's hilarious. I laugh at him all the time. I imagine so. It's gotta be fucking ridiculous. They're really testing my knowledge of my movement. Especially funny considering, you know, I haven't played this game in over 2 weeks. And yet I'm still doing great. I obviously call him Scoob. Muscle memory. Sort of? I don't feel it is. Oh boy, another power I can't use. Can I grapple onto them? Nope. And I think I'll fall... Oh wait, no, I have a grapple. What am I doing? Oh, wait. I can probably do that. I can probably... If I like... No, it doesn't let me. Okay. No, it doesn't let me jump onto it. Oh, hell yeah. Don't need it, though. Hey. Hey. Probably need a non-freezing power, right? Yeah. Get hacked, stupid golem. Give me an...
Hey, how's it going, man?
Reduce Quavel's fine. Quavel for saving your life by 50%. Alright, now that stupid Danny DeVito wannabe. No, I'm not. I actually didn't give him the Danny DeVito voice. I just gave him like generic, badly done Bronx accent, I think. Or just generic New York, Brooklyn accent or something. Yeah, it's more of a Brooklyn accent what I gave him, I think.
Anyway, I started banging.
Anyway, I started blasting, but you know what? You're a little confused, but you got the spirit. Isn't he in the, Isn't he gonna be in the new, Beetlejuice movie? I think he is. I have actually not watched It's Always Sunny. I know I should be ashamed. Well, you know what? I haven't watched it either, so... So there you go. Woo! If there's a negative I have to give to this game, it's that the PC controls, the keyboard controls specifically, just goddamn suck. No. No conflict. Oh, okay. Okay, conflict. Oh, his goddamn hitbox. No conflict. No, nope, I'm leaving, I'm a bitch. Hell yeah. Hell to the yes. Those are cool games that have weird control without... Oh no! I can customize the keys. I can absolutely customize the keys. The problem is I'm already kind of used to them. And if I changed it, which if I could, I would definitely change this to like Z, this to like X, this to like C. But, you know, I'm already used to the scheme. And if I change it now, it's gonna cause problems. It's no River City Girls. That's for certain. Hell to the yes. I mean, look at that thing I just did. You think anyone but me could do that? No. Hey, hell yeah. Alright, now I have to go back. Very unfortunate, actually. Oh no, wait, it's piss easy. Oh. Hell yeah, got you. Yeah, I can't jump off of Oh. Roy wants me to pop. Give me a second. If I read this correctly, pop is only my knuckles. So yeah, here's your pop, man. There you go. I accidentally deleted my Riv City Guild save file. Ooh. How'd you fuck that one up? You know, let's go. You know they usually have like 20 friggin' security measures to prevent you from accidentally deleting a save file, right? Like they go, are you sure? Are you certain? Are you like super mega ultra sure? Because if you don't, get fucked, Medusa heads. Oh, okay, my hubris. That was my hubris. I'd visit that shopkeeper from time to time. 12 deaths is a bit worrying. It was when I uninstalled the game to save space before I got a bigger SD card. Uninstalling the game deletes your save file? That's stupid. That's silly. Hey, it's me, Quoible. Didn't I give the Shuffler gang from Undertale Yellow, one of the members, the same voice? Oh, Quoible is gone! Hell yeah! That discount was worth it. It pays for itself already. I didn't mind paying the money only because I wanted to spite that little shit. It does not, but apparently I manually delete a few saves by being an idiot. Oh. Hell yeah. Did we do it? This looks like boss area to me. Oh. Oh god. I'd rather not touch this while the shopkeeper is away.
You really thought it would be that easy? I told you already, the cabinet is off limits. Please stop. We're not doing a special edition of the cabinet, Rand. I mean it. Don't be that guy. You're being that guy. Fine, be that guy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crazy how countdowns give the feeling something's about to happen, huh? But yeah, I got nothing. If you're hoping for something special, just give up the cabinet thing already. The cool stuff is up ahead. Did I ever tell you about the guy who stayed late on a Friday night and started writing optional dialogue to add comedic value for those who will bother looking? Imagine reading his ramblings. By the way, if you feel like the cabinet thing is overdone at this point, I agree, but it's totally on you for keeping on trying to open it. Seriously, you can stop this right now. I mean it. You have the power. Only you can put an end to this optional bit. Which is good, because I got things to do. If I repeat the same thing 3 times, will you think I'm out of flavor text? We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. I can't believe you. Why won't you move on to something productive? Like maybe advancing the quest you're supposed to care about? I'm not gonna lie though, when the time comes, opening the cabinet will blow your mind. And I'm confident in saying this, even though I know you will be expecting a surprise. So how do you surprise someone who's expecting a surprise? With a meta plot twist, that's how. Now, if you want to know what it is, move on already. I promise it's the fastest way. You're not opening that until the script says you get to anyway. Okay, I'll start looping back to the beginning now. You really thought it would be that? I told you. Please stop. Come on, that was a good trick. I thought you would give up when it looked like I was looping. If you keep doing that, you will have to sit through a boring tirade. It will be boring and philosophical, and I'll even remove your ability to skip what I'm saying. Fine, here's some insights from Jordan the Wise for you. Life is going to come at you hard, so there are a few things you should know. Most important of all is realizing that you have something to offer the world. But in order to do that, you first need to sort yourself out. Lending your ear to the lessons contained in the stories of old is not a bad place to start. You see, as human conscience grew in knowledge, it equally grew in arrogance. We seem to be at this point where the value of stories is lost on us all. Not really caring about morals anymore, we are simply looking to be entertained. But their power in our subconscious is by no means hindered by our intellectual pride. Stories send a clear message to our being, and when told properly, can offer guidance in how to live our lives, impacting us in ways we sometimes don't even notice. In fact, recurring themes more often than not represent archetypes and contain lessons on how to or how not to behave. Consider dragons for a moment. Imagine dragons for a moment. Fantasy stories always seem to have them hoarding treasure. Not coincidentally at all, two of the biggest innate fears in mammals are fire and reptiles. So dragons are really a metaphor representing that which you fear the most. Now, why would an immoral fire-breathing reptile care to sleep on a pile of gold? The answer can be read between the lines. The treasure you seek is guarded by your greatest fear. Don't get me wrong, the pile of gold is as much a metaphor here as is the mighty beast that doesn't even exist. Find your dragon and slay it, and your treasure will be revealed. This is the wisdom storytellers of old were trying to convey, only they didn't have the scientific method, a framework by which to structure arguments, or even a high IQ audience. The lesson isn't any less important or relevant today, however. That which you most need to discover within yourself is hidden where you least want to look. Now ask yourself, why were you so curious about my cabinet? Are you a very conscientious person, adamant on leaving no stones unturned? Or have you not mastered your insecurities and the fear of missing out is what's really driving you at this moment? Maybe you are simply hoping to get a laugh out of some unexpected one-liner? Because I'll admit, we both know I could kill the mood right now and tell you about how a depressed clown once attempted to lift his mood by eating balls of confetti.
Solid high, well, insecure even. That's actually true. I have intense FOMO at all times, which is why I'm doing the cabinet dialogue. He is properly and rightfully calling me out on the fact that I check every single flavor text because I have fear of missing out. I talked about this before on the Tail Yellow, where I missed like a single piece of text, and I have not forgiven myself for it.
What I'm getting at is, regardless of your motive here, you have clearly demonstrated curiosity.
FOMO stands for fear of missing out. Well, it's usually it's been transformed into a short little term to refer to what live service games tend to do by making something a time-limited thing. By having the fear of missing out, you are more likely to buy something. Of course, that doesn't apply only to games, but any product, you know, limited time offer, buy now. Like, we only have like 50 of these things shipping, so buy now. And you're like, oh, holy shit, I don't want to miss out. That's FOMO. That's how they exploit FOMO in people.
What I'm getting at is, regardless of your motive here, you have clearly demonstrated curiosity and faith that the world holds surprises for those who take an honest look. While that can certainly be said about the world, it's even more true about your inner self. Now, whether that is scary, insightful, or encouraging depends entirely on how far you have made it on your personal growth journey. Life is made of many exams, most of which will present themselves to you more than once.
It's some bullshit. Well, it's true.
Betrayal, joy, illness, adventure, treason, cooperation, purpose, loneliness, worth, loyalty. Indeed, just like stories old and new, life has recurring themes when testing humans. The important part is not whether or not you pass each test, but that you show up, acknowledge your score, and ponder how it can inform who you should become. From there, everything is there inside of you to help you find your own way. Who knows, the underlying meaning of the messenger's story might even hit you eventually, but for now, let's get back to your adventure. You really thought it would be...
Okay, it's the same dialogue now. I'm gonna trust it. Okay, now we're gonna fight the boss. or whatever the. Oh, there's a couple of them. Look, there's a short shopkeep merchant, and there's a tall one. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing well. It's been a day of nothing. I wanted to draw today, but I couldn't pull off the will to do so, unfortunately. Art block is a bitch. I want to draw some more emotes. I have ideas for 2. I also want to draw a meme for a friend. Hey, stop laughing at my misery. But yeah, I wanted to draw more emotes and stuff, but it didn't work. Other than that, I'm doing good. I played some more Deep Rock Galactic today. And for those of you who went there, I got Deep Rock Galactic, and it's fun. Good luck to that, yeah. It'll happen. It'll work. Ass. Okay. I'm gonna give them all the merchant boys, except they're all gonna be different pitches.
Oh, he made it. Does this mean we can do the thing? Keep your hood on, shorty. He still needs to pass the final test. But I want to do the thing.
Good mining to you. Yeah, it's been fun.
Now, we need to see how attuned to the scroll he really is. Great. Take it away, Prophet. Welcome, messenger. Please hold the scroll aloft so that the prophecy might be fulfilled. See, I told you he was slow. Yeah, you weren't kidding. Please hold the scroll higher than that so that the prophecy might be fulfilled.
Never thought of emoji and what they would look like. Oh, hell yeah, pixel art. Oh, hell yeah, pixel art. But what? You don't draw your own emotes, do you?
He made it.
For me, I mean, yeah.
Of all would-be messengers, him? Please, pull this off. I really want to do the thing. A gauntlet awaits you, messenger. Should you survive, find us at the top of the Tower of Time.
Yep. No, I'm leaving. Bye. I can't draw like at all. Did I waste my kunai again because I forgot? Well, no, they're not kunai. They're shuriken, aren't they? Yeah, they are. And I wasted the last one checking that out. God damn, I'm fucking stupid. Hell yeah. Ooh. All of what I have has been given to me. Yeah. Alright. That is fine. Oh, Quabble! Oh, you gotta watch your step. Shut up, Quabble. Oh, this laser thing sucks. Ooh. Alright. Ooh! I get it. Let's see. Hell yeah. I see that. Oh, wait. Save point. Oh, hey, I can see the thing now. I'm sorry, what?
Ah, yes, the big reveal. Indeed, my dear adventurer, you had been teleporting into this very room all along.
So, where are we?
In the Tower of Time.
And where's that?
Surely you mean when? To be honest, I don't really know. The tower is a device that travels through time. It manifests to test messengers who are deemed worthy in order to relocate them as needed.
Where will it take me?
When? It will take you to the time most in need of a messenger. That is, if the tower doesn't kill you, of course.
Need anything? Nope. Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share?
Of course, here's one for you. There once was a land filled with bugs. And these bugs, they were filled with evil monsters. Sleeping on the water during the day, they were kept at bay by the moon during nighttime. Well, when she was kind enough to be around. After all, the moon was free to travel through space and often felt like shining a light on other realms. One day, the moon got bored and decided to visit the bug land in human form.
I like to feel evil? What does that even mean? Like, I'm very grateful for what's been given, but never thought of an emo myself. I see. No, I get what you mean. It's just stuff that happened. Like, here's a cool emote, well, take it. And you're like, oh, well, thanks, mate. I didn't know. I didn't know I wanted this, but now I do. Well, thank you. 2002 lose. I remember Skeletor saves Christmas.
Wearing a cloak so that her light wouldn't shine through, she hoped to catch a glance of the evil creatures. Getting more than people wandering haphazardly in cursed lands usually bargain for, she encountered a man fleeing from a small pack of monsters. Confident in her power, she removed their cloak, creating a glittering aura of protection to help the man escape. I don't like to feel good, I like to feel evil! Escape he did, but as he looked back, he could see that his savior had put her cloak back on a little too soon. She was captured by the creatures, who then buried her under a rock so that her light would never shine again. They would rule the night. But her survivor was quick to gather a group of peasants who went to remove the big rock and set the moon free. A strong bond was formed that day, and she decided to become their guardian. To this day, the moon is there to guide human travelers through the night. The end.
No, I like that one. I guess it speaks to the power of cooperation.
Maybe. To be honest, I only wanted to use the word haphazardly in a story.
Need anything? Nope. Well then, fuck off. Please don't touch the camera. Alright. Okay, it's just the same run. Here we go. Hell yeah, death.
I am not nice. I am not nice.
Oh, I thought the platform was going at the same speed as the other one. The first paycheck always feels good, but at this point I mostly see the work. The work. You were too fast. Yeah. I guess I was. Oh boy, speaking of too fast. Oh, I'm definitely not making that one. Let me change the layout of my fingers. This is gonna suck, but... It's kinda annoying how sticky he is. Like, if I don't need to hold to, like, grab onto a wall. I don't need to hold into direction. Just jumping to it is enough for him to grab. Get extra fingers like Hackers and Ghost in the Shell. Oh. You know, I only watched the movie of that. I haven't watched the show. I didn't like the movie that much. I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't like... I was like, that's it? But then I heard, but Rebun, the movie's the show is the best, and I was like, okay, maybe then. I don't like the show. I love the movie. That's how I know the show is good, dude. Give it a try. I may. Again, it's really hard for me to watch shows at this point. what with my schedule being so unstable and all, most of my free time is spent gaming or, well, you know, streaming. You know what? Just kill me. I'd rather take the... Saved by the Bell. Thanks for touching those spikes, man. You just got me out of a very boring dinner. I think I keep my medallion, don't I? Yeah. Power seal. Oh, but I do have to do this part again. I could only watch 3 episodes of Standalone Complex. Give me a second. Oh, god damn it. Which is supposed to be the goat one. No, you sticky fingers, motherfricker. Yeah, it's very awkward doing this for wall jumping because he just sticks to it, no input needed. You just... And he just sticks. Wall sliding sometimes can be a blessing. What the hell am I looking at here? I like both the 90s movie and Ghost in the Shell Innocence. They're really good. I don't know how, but I did that, so I'm not complaining. Hell to the yes. That was a bit of cheesing. Oh god. Oh, save me. Ah, save me. No. Oh god. No! Oh god! Oh, hee. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, that was awful. Now, what the hell is up there? I would like to know, but I don't think I can go there. So that's what was there, okay. I don't know why this is giving me vibes to Elecman's stage from Mega Man 1. Elecman, yeah. I think it was my least favorite stage in that game. Is it more Ninja Gaiden or Sons of Batman? I'd say more Ninja Gaiden. I'm going to assume you're talking about Batman on the NES, which is the 1989 movie. And if so, I'd say this is more. Yes, I'd say this is more Ninja Gaiden. Wait, what am I supposed to do there again? Oh yeah. One fall in the spikes a day keeps your spine not okay. Sorry, I was focused on the other thing. Also, my eye. My left eye has been a little bit bloodshot. And I don't know why. I think it might have, I might have washed it wrong. Yeah. Ah, come on. Okay. You know what? Cheesing it like that, I don't mind. Can I please tell me I can? Okay, thank you. I was like, if I can't kill those things, I'm going to be very upset. please let me save. Thank you. This place is hard, dude. My point exactly. I've saved your life 17 times already. Does it go all the way? Okay. Oh, god damn it. You know, I wasn't sure about this either, but they say I was better than the outdated lives and continue system. This game is so meta. I love it. It's, you know, it's fun meta, you know? Horrible. They knew what that screen was doing. Oh god. This screen is this stage is really tough. It really feels like endgame stuff. I don't know what to tell you, man. Ah, yeah, come on. No, I don't want to take a selfie with you. I think it's too late to retroactive continuity his voice into Danny DeVito's. Quaville's voice. Maybe it is in-game stuff. I don't know. No. I don't think it is because again, I did get spoiled a little bit when I raided into that other channel the other time, and I know this isn't the end. I can say with like full confidence that this is not the end. I only got spoiled a little bit, but I at least know that there's more stages after this. What's here? I see it. Oh, it's like fighting a bunch of boos. Hey, as long as it works. Oh, thank you. Oh, my ass. Sorry about that. Oh. Give me a second, I need to... Oh. I need to fluff the pillow. I need a new pillow for this chair. It's, There you go. Oh, that's much better. Oh, that's much... oh, that's much nicer. Ooh. Oh, that's much nicer. Horrible. Oh no. Sorry about the pain, but I can't pay myself back if death isn't confirmed. Horrible. Okay, now I'm actually gonna properly do this. Never mind. I thought I could grab onto it. Zig when you should have sagged. Think fast, chuckle nuts. Yeah, you know what? That's what I want. If this guy, if they make the messenger into a movie or like a show or anything, Corbel should absolutely be voiced by Danny DeVito. You know I am right. I am correct. Oh god. Oh god. Move faster, dumbass, move faster, dumbass. Okay. Oh, give me the help. Okay. I see something there. Probably nothing, but... yeah. Damn me for trying to check out suspicious structures. Am I right? Oh god, this is getting a little bit fucky. No, the other one. The other one. Oh god, the other one. Woo! No. No. No, what's this? Rebun is cringe? No, it's fine. Okay, this looks like boss area. Or not boss, but like... oh hell. Oh hell. Oh hell on earth. Mega Man 2. Oh hell on earth. Hey! Wait, I thought the shop was physically behind that other door earlier.
Oh, so this is the moment that got you?
Huh?
My shop is connected all over the world, and that's totally fine, but somehow it can't be in the same building twice. I can't believe you.
Need anything? No.
And so you made it through the test of will. Oh, we are so going to do the thing now. Prepare yourself, messenger, and behold the might of our order. You shall emerge as the chosen one or not at all. Enough introductions, I'm going first.
A bull!
Yeah. Well, someone's excited. I've been preparing this speech for decades and he just... You'll get over it. Let's go.
Oh hell no. It's a boss. It's actually a boss. I cannot parry it. No, they don't like fun. They don't like fun. They don't like fun, huh? They don't like fun. You think that'll stop me? You think that will stop me?
Oh fuck, we might have fellas, we might have not considered this.
Oh no. I am having so much difficulty with this boss. Help, fellas. Help. I am going to die. Oh, I am in so much danger. I am terrified. Please, anyone. Please. Please, help. Help. Help.
Well, okay, that was kind of rude. We had a really good boss fight going on and you just, you know, you cheese it. You can't cheese the, like, tiny skeleton, but you can cheese this. Come on, dude. Okay, I think he's coming. Please let me do the prophecy bit this time. I'm staying out of this. Do whatever you want. And so you made it through the test of might.
Okay, what's next?
And to fulfill the prophecy, you must now pass the test of faith by taking the leap.
The leap?
The leap, yes.
I don't get it.
Well, test of faith, leap of faith. Makes sense, no? Oh, just jump already. Come on, I was trying to have an epic moment here. Now, hero, lend your courage to hope and your strength to purpose, then dive into your destiny to emerge as the one true messenger.
No. Nah. I'm coming. Oh. Oh god. What on earth is happening? Oh, I'm getting a hat. Ah. Oh. Okay. Oh! Oh, the sound effects. Ooh. And I got like a little combo. I got more pixels. I did unfortunately know about the more pixels bit, but god damn, it still got me. Ooh! Oh yeah! Oh hell yeah! Oh! Oh, that looks amazing. Oh hell yeah. Oh, this is disorienting. It went from NES straight to a Saturn game. Yeah, it did. And it's amazing. Yeah, I would say this is definitely not SNES. This is Saturn, or probably even higher. I'd probably go as far as say it's PSX. You know how PSX still had some 2D games. I don't like the instrumentation in this shop though. Saturn did better 2D and PSX. I actually don't know the comparison now that I think about it. No, wait, yes I do! A Symphony of the Night! What am I talking about? Yeah, you're completely right. Saturn is better than the PSX in 2D graphics. And PSX did better 3D. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. Okay, now I like this part of the song though. What happened? I warped or something and everything looks different now. Hello?
Okay, that is a really cool hat. Seriously, wow.
Any idea what happened though?
Sorry, I just can't get over the hat.
Need anything? We can get rid of like 23 people. Wow, okay. Shotgun beat truck, paper, scissors, and spiders raid. Hello, Minnie. Hello, Minnie. Oh, hiya. How you doing? Hello, Raiders, by the way. Let me shout out the Minnie real quick. I almost spelled your name wrong. Did I spell it right? Please tell me I spelled it right. Yes, I did. That is your name, no? Yes. Go follow Minnie. I believe she was still doing Celico, correct? She was still doing the shooter. How was that? I wish I could have stayed, but you know, I had to stream myself. I had that shooter good. Yeah, that shooter good. Oh yeah, we will be for a bit. So good. Yeah. I'm really loving your Celica gameplay. I'm loving what I'm seeing. So, you know, if anyone wants to check that out and doesn't want to play the game, wants to see someone else play it, go watch Minnie. We got a death counter there set up. She was at like 8 when I left. You got the update on that death counter, Minnie? What's it at right now? We're at 14. Only bad says creepy skidding bots with many legs. Oh, Minnie does not like spiders. We're playing the Messenger. Is it true that it's kind of like Fear, but somehow running on GZ Doom? It is. It is and more. it is running on GZ Doom. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane.
What do you want to chat about?
So yeah, I'm playing the Messenger. It's this platformer very inspired by stuff like Mega Man and Ninja Gaiden and a little bit of subtitles here and there. It used to have an NES aesthetic, but by plot progression, we have been given this sort of SNES aesthetic. More detailed, looks crispy, beautiful. Well, not SNES. We agreed that it's more like a Saturn sort of 2D graphics because they have a little bit more detail than SNES. Anyways.
Welcome to the Cloud Ruins, remnants of a civilization of giants that used to live in the sky.
This place is beautiful, but the structures feel precarious.
Yeah, bad place if you're afraid of heights.
How high am I?
You mean, in my opinion?
What?
Oh, geographically. Well, you enter the Tower of Time at the top of the mountain and then exited through the top of the tower, so I'd say fairly high. Enjoy the sights.
Wait, Mila, what's the deal with everything looking so different?
You know, I was wondering how you were going to deal with the implications of time travel. It seems ignorance really is bliss.
How high are you? Amiga graphics. Hey, Dusa, thank you for the follow. Pardon?
That moment in the Tower of Time...
Yeah?
It sent you to the future!
Neat.
Yes, precisely. Neat. What do you want to chat about?
Do you have any stories to share? Also, there's a lot of voice acting in this game, or rather, there isn't that much voice acting in this game, but I purposefully go out of my way to get more dialogue, so I'll get more voices. You know. Because Rebun loves voicing. Do you have any stories to share?
Of course, here's one for you. There was once a starving little boy who never missed a chance to help his fellow villagers. One day, after helping an old man carry a heavy bundle of wheat, he was offered a loaf of bread. Eat your fill, my boy. It is well deserved, he began. But if you feel like helping even more, there are 2 gnomes hiding in the forest who are even hungrier than you are. Now that boy was an empathetic one. His mind was made up instantly. After a short hike, he found the gnomes and split the bread between the 2 of them, without even saving a bite for himself. Thank you, kind little boy, the gnomes beamed. It seems you have lifted our curse. Indeed. He got... Indeed, to punish them for their greed, a spirit had put them under a rather annoying spell. They were exiled to the forest carrying a magic little mill, capable of producing anything its spirit desired. But the little mill's magic would only be activated once the gnomes were fed by a stranger acting out of selfless generosity. To starve while carrying a relic promising abundance, a cruel fate indeed. Now you can imagine the little boy's surprise when he was given the magic item. Name something you want while turning the crank to the right, and the little mill will produce an endless stream of it, the gnomes explained. Turn it to the left, and it will stop. After creating a huge pile of food for the 2 gnomes, the young boy went back to his village to help the populace with his newfound powers. But as he grew in popularity, his older sister grew in jealousy. One night, she couldn't take it anymore and stole the little mill from her brother's bedside table, along with 2 leftover pies from that afternoon's feast. Adding insult to injury, she left on the family's fishing boat to reach new lands, hoping to have a turn in the role of the popular purveyor. Once out at sea, she decided to try one of the pies, which to her taste were lacking a little something. It was time to try that little mill's magic, she reckoned. "Give me salt," she said, turning the crank to the right. And salt she got, heaps and heaps of it. Now, older sister had never bothered paying attention to how the mill could be stopped. "Stop, little mill, stop," she shouted, first annoyed, then worried, and finally panicked. Salt soon overflowed the boat itself, sinking it under the weight. It is said that the sunken little mill is still operational to this day and is the reason why seawater is salty. The end.
That was interesting, but it feels more like a kid's story explaining things about the world we know the actual reason for.
Tough crowd, huh? Why don't you tell me a story and I'll judge it? So, you're looking for additional takeaways? How about this? Seeing how Big Sister's anger led to her demise, irritated people were henceforth referred to as salty. Oh, I got another one. Seeing how Big Sister's shortcomings as a little mill operator led to her demise, young qualified people were henceforth referred to as not being worth their salt. Hey, this is fun. You should go. I'll keep on coming up with morals to do with salt. What do you want to chat about? Need anything? Please don't touch the cabinet.
Right to you. Yeah, it's the same. Salt. Chat, what direction did I come from? Oh god, where am I heading? Ah, I was here. Okay. Well, I probably should have realized that when I noticed that the it was kind of hard to go back here, but I deserve that. I deserve that and probably a bit more. No, there's nothing here. I don't see anything at least. Oh, beam! Just so you can't say I'm always negative. Go, messenger, you can do it. Thanks, Squabble. And to contextualize for viewers, I don't know why I didn't give this guy the Danny DeVito voice. I just gave him generic New York accent. And it's too late now to retcon it into Danny DeVito voice. So that's not happening, I'm sorry. Help. Who has your Texan accent? No one. No one. No one. I mean, it's a good thing Ash is watching a movie right now, or she would cry hearing you say that. She would have a she would have a full-on mental breakdown. It's alright to cry sometimes. I mean, fair enough. Look, if you know what, if I find someone that's fitting a Texan accent Reven, American Reven, I'll do it. But only if I find someone worthy of that beautiful, beautiful voice. Yeah, right. Like someone could be worthy of American Raven, other than North Star. Well, gosh darn, I guess I'm doing it now. You've redeemed that for 15 minutes, which gives you a total amount of up to... It's 11:05 right now, so that means you get it to 11:20. I had to, you brought it up. Well, you know, it doesn't always mean I gotta do it, you know? Now you're just taking the piss. I mean, it's not like I have much to say in this game. It's just platforming. Wait. Does this mean that whenever I voice act, I now have to apply American accent to the voice I do? Or do I just get to keep the normal voice when I'm voice acting? Oh god, that's... Oh god. Wait a minute. Wait a second. That ain't right. That shouldn't be illegal. Oh hell no. So, cool hat. Oh, you like that? It is why you chose to wear one as well? What? Well, you have the same hat. No, I got it first. Oh, is that where you're going to tell yourself fine? I did have the hat first, and you were all over it. Right, yeah, that all happened, sure. It's true though.
Look, you can put your head in the sand all you want and attempt to preserve your ego, but clearly it's not going to work on the person that was there when it all happened. Need anything?
All right, I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Talking to the merchant. Yeah. Oh hell no! Oh hell no! It's a friggin' dragon. Oh hell no! Mega Man 2. Oh hell no! Mega Man 2. Get shot. You know, usually when you say get shot with an American accent, you don't pull a shuriken, but he copied my style. Oh god! Oh help! Oh, I am almost there. Get me out of here. Oh. Am I gonna get something about this dragon? No? You're just a shopkeep again. Alright. It's only been 3 minutes of American Rebun. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That. Look, there's some words I'm naturally not gonna know how to say in, Espanol. I mean, American. Why did I say Spanish? Why did I say Spanish in Spanish? Oh god. I ever tell you guys about my buddy Keith? I don't believe in time. Oh, I think that's a very it's a very worrying declaration there, Roomkeeper. What leads you to believe there's no time? Espanol. Who's Keith? I ever tell you about my buddy Keith? I'm not gonna do the New York accent with the Texan accent. If I do the New York accent, it technically still counts towards American Rebun, so we're not gonna mention that ever again. I am not New Yorking the Texan accent. And I am not Texing the New Yorker accent. Who's Keith? Oh, I'm just making a reference to, Ellis from Left 4 Dead, you know. You know who's talking about his buddy Keith. What leads you to believe there's time? Well, you know. Over 2 seconds ago, I was still alive and not a fucking idiot. That's my reasoning. If someone's watching, you could pretend you just want to show them how you always have random contextual insults when you die. Yeah, so you see, I'm gonna keep Corbel's voice like that. I want to die to show you that. To show you that Corbel's voice is gonna stay the same because it's technically still American. Alright, I'm not using the hook this time. Kill all SFVs, that's my official instructions. But sometimes the seconds are really long, and sometimes it doesn't last at all. It makes no sense. It's not real, it's made up. It's time dilation, idiot. It's just like your asshole. Someone tell you there was a secret passage? My brother used to do that. Speaking of secret passages, they're actually pitfalls. Well, I mean, that's Rondo of Blood's thing. Thing. Actually, my favorite survivor in Left 4 Dead 2, and this might be a shock because you're gonna be like, what? It's Rochelle, and a lot of people are like, but she has no like personality, dude. Well, basically, there was something of a bug with her lines that weren't playing properly. But now they do. They fixed that like a couple of years back, and now she actually talks a lot, just like the other survivors, and I like her. I haven't played Left 4 Dead 2 in a while, though. I really should, but you know, The guy I play with, Dillives, he's kind of an idiot, and he wants to wait for us to get a fourth person, despite the fact that the bot would probably play better than his raccoon-looking ass. How much longer do I have to keep making this for? 8 minutes? God damn it, we're not even halfway. I don't know how that hitbox worked, but I'll take it. Maybe I should make it 10 minutes. No, I'm kidding. I'll leave it how it is for now. I just think it's gonna be majorly upsetting for a lot of people, and they're gonna be like, Raven, can you please drop that now? It's been too long. I'm gonna be like, well, you know, blame Runekeeper, the bastard that redeemed this. My accent is slipping so bad right now. It wants to go back to, you know, normal. Or as normal as my accent is. And I gotta voice act this guy again, probably, because we're gonna fight the boss. It looked like a boss screen. It's not a boss screen. Hell yeah, hallelujah. How much do I need for these? Second was line restore hit points after fire refill or key charges. Or defense up. Well, I'm definitely getting the that one soon. The meditation one. Am I gonna be... Yep, I'm gonna be chased by that dragon. Next time I should do the Eli boys. Next time I should just do the next time I should just do the Hank Hale boys, you know? I'll tell you what, people. That's a voice I could keep up. And it's a lot easier to keep up than whatever the hell I'm doing with fake Hellas over there. But you know, for now you get to keep this. I want to upset them though. Well, and you're doing a mighty fine job of that. I'm gonna kick your ass and I'm gonna read that kick in your ass. Okay. Alright, I still got no more. Oh wait, I got get me back in there. I got the 550 need for the meditation upgrade. It's not an update. No, I want to leave. Thank you. Hey, are you all with the cult? We're not a cult. We're a peace. We're an organization promoting peace. And yeah, this is it. So for anyone that doesn't get it, there is a there's sort of a technique in this game called the cloud step that allows you to double jump whenever you hit something in the air. That could be like an obstacle, an enemy, or even a projectile. Which is how I'm able to rise up so fast. You know what? I think that's enough cash from that place. Oh, hell yeah, my darling. Well, this is gonna suck. A whooping 236 time shots accumulated so far. I'm glad they assigned me to you. Yeah, I love you too, asshole. I feel like I should take off the, excessive swearing tag on my stream. I feel like I swear, but not as much anymore, and not as heavily as, you know, dropping an MF or something. I feel like I'm trying. Enough that, it should be, like, considered excessive swearing. Hey, Sunder. Don't mind the accent, it'll be gone in 4 minutes. That's just a stupid redeem. I swear to God. I'm so glad the merchant hasn't had anything to say in a while, because what happens if I redeem it again? Isn't there, there should be a cooldown. It should be on a cooldown of like an hour or something, isn't it? Yeah, it's on an hour cooldown, mate. You're not getting that. Silly dumbass. I mean, silly bastard. Yeah. Hell yeah, I'm fighting a boss now. Oh god. I don't like this dragon sort of thing. Who the hell is that? Yeah, it's on a cooldown. Otherwise, it'd get really annoying real fast. In fact, I might increase the cooldown anyways to like an hour and a half. But the only thing the only reason I haven't is so it can at least be redeemed twice per stream. I am an idiot. Bowser. It actually reminds me. Oh, it actually reminds me of. Where? Oh yeah, you had the Koopa emote. The dragon itself actually reminds me of a Super Paper Mario boss. I don't remember. Oh! Bowser's dead again, I'm sorry. Actually reminds me of a Super Paper Mario boss. I don't remember the name, but it was also like a dragon and also composed of multiple segments. I'm fine. Okay, this has to be a talk. I can now chat about the boss, but I'm gonna wait a singular minute just so I don't have to do the merchant voice with the American accent again, because that's really heavily cursed. I don't like that. I don't love that. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm gonna take this chance to drink some more and ask chat if they're doing alright. Yo, the posture check. Yeah, you know what? I'm not doing that bad on posture, but I could do a little bit better. Oh, that's good. I mean, yeah, that's great, fellas. Oh my god, it's done. I can finally stop doing that. Oh. That's actually mentally taxing. I don't have a hydrate because I do drink a lot, since, you know, I voice a lot. But I do need posture checks. It is a problem on me, and I have a little bit of a slight rotoscoliosis. So, you know, I kind of need the reminder for the sake of my spine.
Hey, I'm not sure what's up next, but the Prophet wanted me to repeat a line for you at this point in the adventure.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, I always wanted to try the voice. Check it out. And on this day, the messenger shall unwittingly make his lifesaver indebted to him.
And that means?
I'm not sure, but if all else fails, attack the fireballs.
Wait. You can see it, right? There's something in the cabinet. There's so much detail that I can now see there's something in the cabinet. It's kind of like blue and white. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so I got a deflect. Okay. Come on. Okay, I can't deflect that one. Oh boy. Alright. Alright. Hell yeah. You think you can escape me? Well, he did. Oh, that's not a good pit to have created. Especially if he runs now. Please run to this one. Okay. So I can at least stay here and... Okay, he's almost dead, so I gotta... Oh, come on! That's just taking the piss, isn't it? Go here. Alright. Alright. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Get that, you piece of egg ragoon looking ass. Oh. Oh. He a nice boy. Oh, hey Lilith, thank you.
I've been watching you for a long time, messenger.
Who are you anyway?
So this guy's did fool you. It's a shame you freed my slave pet, but no matter, I'm now certain I can defeat you.
Is that the... Oh, Baltricism.
You! Surprised.
Time to pay for what you did to my people.
Bold words coming from such an unprepared adventurer. The underworld awaits you, messenger. At last, the scroll will be ours. Watch your step now. Get fucked.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Please tell me I can... Thank you. Would have been a crime not to. Hell, you hearing this crap? Headbanger. Didn't need to kill him, I just hated him. Hey, could you, like, take me out of here?
Need anything? What do you want to chat about? Welcome to the Lion's Den.
Oh, I didn't see any lions.
No, I meant... Nah, never mind. What do you want to chat about?
This heat is almost unbearable.
Come on, I'm happy to avoid certain cliches, but I think we wouldn't have lava to end your epic quest is pushing it. What do you want to chat about?
Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share?
Of course, here's one for you. There once was a guy visited by a succubus. Far from being that kind of demon, she offered him a unique chance to visit hell as a tourist.
That kind of demon, I get.
Very adventurous by nature, he jumped right into the portal. They arrived in a room where giant cauldrons boiled over bonfires. They contained people where little demons with pikes were sitting on the rim to push anyone who tried to escape back inside. Who's in that cauldron? The man asked his succubus tour guide. This one, that's where liars and cheaters end up, she explained. And this one over there, she continued, that's where people who hunt for sport. Aghast, the man noticed another cauldron, much bigger than the other ones, and devoid of any demons sitting on its rim. Indeed, that one cauldron seemed to self-regulate. People are pulling back in anyone who tried to escape. And who's this cauldron for, he asked. Curious as to who could be so stubborn in their ideology, they would rather hurt themselves than rethink their worldview.
I sense political joking coming.
Oh, that cauldron, succubus most. That's for people who think the order doesn't apply anymore when another line opens up at the market.
Political averted. My baby ain't political.
The end.
Okay, now you're just using the platform to ban.
What is wrong with you? Are you that guy?
Which guy?
The guy who's fifth in line, but rushes to be first when a new line opens up. Oh, right, different timeline. Never mind.
What? That was a pretty funny joke. I don't mind politics in video games, by the way. I kind of just satirize the people that do. Impossible. Video game can't be political. What are you talking about? Video game can't be political. You're correct. You're right, Runkeeper. My apologies. My apologies. All art is political. No. No video game ever has had politics. And then you see like the games they love, and it's like Metal Gear Solid and like Bioshock and like Fallout. Why do I feel like you meant to do that? Yeah, absolutely, Corbel. You got me. Stop eating that. Imagine art being political. No, my art is one red line across black background. How could that be political? I always laugh so much when they say that. You know, the thing is, when people say they don't want games to be political, they mostly mean I don't want games to have politics I can't ignore. I don't want games that I disagree with, or games that or like when the political message in the game is like so ingrained that you can't deny it. It's like, oh, I'm gonna ignore that anyways. Pops in Zeus Rain. Let's go. Explain yourself, young lady. I hope everyone's noticing the fact that I move the messenger to the beat when I'm in that platform. We like Zeus Rain. Ah. No, that's fine. That's games that make me think about the world is scary and I don't want to play them. Yes. And there's, you know, the other group that's like, you know, it's not that they don't want to say it out loud, but it's not that they don't like politics. They don't like being reminded that gay people exist. Why am I not using the double jump? Why am I doing that? You know, I wasn't sure about this either, but they say I was better than the outdated lives and continue system. This is why Minnie is subtle with her reminders. Oh yeah. No, Minnie, you don't need that ass. Trust me, you don't need to mention you being sarcastic. We know, we all know. Having alt as a key that's so dedicated, it should be a crime. You've died so much, these lines have started to repeat themselves. Shut up. Shut up. You are correct, but shut up. As I've said, the keyboard controls here aren't the best. And I'm not good with platforming with this tightly. I'm good at platforming, but I'm not good at this sort of tight platforming with a controller. You don't need that ass, Mini. You can keep it, though. I don't think anyone minds. Shopkeep. Are there any more upgrades? Is there anything new here? No. Why shop here then? No shop. Goodbye. You should get another ass. I kinda should. I'm I'm not joking when I'm thinking I should, because goddamn, it's hurting. It's my ass is hurting right now from this pillow. I need to buy a new one for my chair because this one ain't doing it anymore, Chief. So yes, I would most certainly love having twice the asses. Oh, this is Celeste now. Okay. Oh, you thought you could trick me. Or even squat redeem one? Never. Making me exercise is I mean, making me exercise. If all else fails, you could try jumping. Thank you, Corvo. Making me exercise is a deserves capital punishment. Like there's no reason for you to exercise. If I exercise, I will die. That's it. There's ideas for other redeems that I'm thinking of, but definitely not exercise anytime soon. Hell yes. Hell yes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All this refusal to exercise makes me side with Mini. What? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Side with Mini. All this siding with Minnie makes me want to swear again. No, I'm kidding. I would never swear. What? Me swear? No. Aye. Oh. You should get exercise redeem. No. No. What do you mean? Did we know? Did we not learn anything? With what Rebun said? Imagine Rebun swearing. Such utter bullcrap. You are correct. I would never swear. Swearing is not in my language.
Need anything? What do you want to chat about? Looks like the Demon General is up next. Be careful out there, I hear he's pretty fast.
That's it? Okay. I have let nothing. Oh. Well, you know. Basically, I don't have a motivation as to exercise, and trust me, redeems are not going to be motivation. Right? They're not going to be. I don't have any motive as to why I should exercise. I have already naturally good, like, muscle and bone structure. I'm big. And I never need to lose weight. In fact, I need to gain weight. And I know there's exercise to, like, gain weight and, like, probably mold it, but right now I don't need it either. Because I'm not gaining weight either. Anyways. Nowhere left to run, demon.
Why would I run? You stepped right into my trap.
We'll see about that.
We end this now. Champion of the Blue Robes.
They're Dark Cyan, actually. You know, there's a little bit of a... Oh. Ooh. Oh, hell.
Oh!
Hell no. Oh.
Aye.
I'll read everyone's lovely messages once I am done here. I promise. He's not even flashing, dude. Oh no, he's flashing. Oh, come on, that's utter bullshit. Crap. Bull crap. Ay, 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 ay. Dogs are good for exercise motivation. They constantly want to go outside for walks, though I don't think you should get a dog. Finally positives about it. I've saved your life 33 times already. I don't think I should... I can't get a dog. I live in a very small apartment. And having a dog would just be pain for the poor little thing that's gonna want to go out every single, like, 20 minutes. And probably not shit in a box. So yes. Definitely... Yeah, and yes, a boss that is indeed a bad guy. By the way, cool theme. I forgot. Oh my god, how do I dodge that? I didn't say get a dog, it's just one thing. And yeah, I know. If anyone asks, I'm taken. Holy hell! That I can't like air parry that. I tried. Oh! Oh, come on. Look, what do I do with that? Ah! Oh, you could have watched your step. Oh, thanks, Squirtle, you piece. Yeah, it's really a conundrum, isn't it? Yeah, I can't dodge it because I don't get enough height. Also, wow, that sucks. Oh, come on. I think I just need to, I know this is not the way, but I think I just need to tank it. Beat their butt. Okay, no, wait, oh, wait, I'm so friggin' stupid. Yeah. Wow, that's the easiest pattern of all time, actually. That was so easy. Yeah, that was incredible. I don't know how yeah, wow. Yeah, I beat their butt, Mini.
Impossible. I'm the fastest there's ever been.
No one's faster than Birder.
I mean, tell me how to end this curse, or else.
Is it that simple?
I don't know how to snort. Oh yeah, I know.
Is it that simple in your head, Ninja? All of this is bigger than you or me.
I am ending this. Your Demon King is next.
Make no mistake, Messenger. None of us are leaving this place alive. If I can't have the scroll, then it shall be destroyed.
Exclamation point.
Goodbye, Trunks. Goodbye, Bulma.
I mean... Whew, close call.
I got you, buddy.
Thanks, I guess we're even now.
Oh, yeah.
What's your name?
Manfred.
What kind of name is that for a Sky Serpent?
It's not my birth name, but I always wanted to be a butler.
Okay.
Well, you should dress for the job you want and not the one you have, right?
So?
So call me Manfred.
Alright, Manfred. What did you do before the demons mind controlled you?
No time to explain. This is your big moment.
Hell yeah, Manfred has got a cool theme. Also, that background is the one from the main menu. I think we might actually be near the end. Oh, he's so fleshy. Oh. Oh, wow, I just got what's gonna happen. I'm flying in from the west. I support Manfred, someone hire him as a butler.
Oh, were you hoping for the Western hero? No prophecies for you, worm. Prepare to die.
Holy hell.
You! I see Parmathassel failed me once again.
Your reign is over, despot.
You think this is how it works? No, you plays, Ninja. Our curse is never ending and your time is up. As for you, soldier, I can't wait for my minions to make short work of you.
That was amazing. You're the Western hero, right?
No, I'm... Did I travel so far east that I made it back to my village from the west? Everything's so different. The Tower of Time really sent me to the future. I guess this means... Hey, I have an important task for you, I think.
Pardon?
I mean, take this scroll. You need to carry it across the world to the top of the highest mountain.
Really? I'm 100% down to leave this outpost.
Yes, a messenger is needed.
A messenger?
Is that another playable character? I hope so. Godspeed.
What?
Just take the scroll. Maybe not. He has a little bit less detail than the messenger.
And so your time as the messenger is up.
What do I do now?
Well, you could take a few moments to appreciate the reveal that it was all just a loop. No way. I still want to be a part of the adventure. We'll get right to that.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's time.
Time for what?
For you to finally open the cabin.
Really?
Yes, go ahead and open it.
No, I don't want to.
Please do touch the cabin. I already told you the cabinet is where it is.
Sorry, it's such a stupid meta joke, but oh god, it's so good. The fact that it's been loop after loop of messages telling me not to touch it, and now we're gonna have the same, but
believe me, you're ready for what's in there. There's no skeleton in there, I promise. Hey, do open it. It's not empty. I already unlocked it. Why don't you put that curiosity to good use and open the cabinet already? If you don't open the cabinet soon, you'll have to sit through my boring story. I'm warning you, it's boring. It's philosophical. I'll even remove your ability to skip what I'm saying. This is your last warning. You better make sure you have some time ahead of you if you're gonna keep doing that. Alright, let me share with you my understanding of Madame Melody's work. After observing so many humans over such a long period of time and reading as much as I could, some trends inevitably come up. One thing we all have in common is the need to feel like we have value, power, and abundance in our lives. Now, like many things, there are functional and dysfunctional ways to go about these. Say you are dysfunctional. Your sense of value may come from the approval of others, making you dependent on seeking attention, begging for others to tell you that who you are is adequate. You will feel good when you receive positive feedback, but always be one negative comment away from having your day ruined. Now, about power. Dysfunctional people get a sense of power by exercising control over others, sometimes right down to policing the way they talk or who they engage with. They feel good when they have a weak partner or friend to control, but feel depressed and weak themselves when no one is around to feed their ego. Their sense of abundance will often come from material things, displaying of high status or promiscuity. Even though it feels great while the money and the crowd are there, these lack real depth, and the impact of the inevitable downfall would be hard to overstate. For functional people, it is scarcely documented as they are generally busy living a meaningful life. Functional people get their sense of value from an understanding and acknowledgement of their inner worth. Their sense of power comes from an ability to self-contain and let others be who they are while protecting themselves when needed. And abundance simply comes from good self-care. Now, all of this makes sense in theory, but the idea is to be able to apply it. For this, you first need to master your emotions. As I understand it, everything you experience is a mix of the big five. Fear, joy, sadness, anger, and shame. The primary colors of our experiences, if you will. Mix fear with anger and you get jealousy. Too much sadness in your joy will make you melancholic. The only way to unpack complex emotions is by breaking them down into which of the big five are concerned and to deal with each of these individually. Easier said than done, right? Consider haunted house stories for a moment. They're always the same, aren't they? It starts off with optimistic fools moving in. Soon enough, odd things begin to happen and fear ensues for a while. Eventually, the protagonist has had enough and decides to face the ghost. What do you want, they will ask, tired of cowering in fear. As it turns out, ghosts usually know what they want, and it's usually the same thing, for the person who wronged them to face justice and to then be put to rest. That's usually where the killer faces a trial and the ghost's body is respectfully buried. And just like that, the house becomes a warm haven again. Did you get the metaphors? If you often feel depressed, irritated, or however hindered in your general ability to engage with life, you are just like a haunted house. Your inner child is hurt and will be increasingly uncomfortable to you until you turn around and ask, What do you want? If asked honestly, you will find that the answers were within you all along, and that following through with that inner child's requests is both challenging and life-changing. Only then can you begin the process of discovering your true self, to finally get rid of your chains. These were my final ramblings. Please keep in mind that I am but a shopkeeper. Everything I say should be taken with the biggest grain of salt you can find. Please open the cabinet now.
Final ramblings. I guess this means we really are near the end, so... From the color blue that was in there, I had a slight feeling that it might have been another one of the guys just hidden in there for some reason. This is just a Hades moment, just opening the closet of Hades and seeing like, I knew it, it's just capes. So it's just a closet for blue robes?
Why yes, what did it look like? Well, don't just stand there, grab one your size.
Oh my god, I am becoming the merchant.
I think I hear someone coming. Get behind the counter.
Oh wow.
Ah, the messenger. I wasn't expecting you so soon.
What is this place?
This is the shop.
It doesn't look like a shop.
Hey, I said the same. I mean, do I look like a shopkeeper?
What?
Anyway, here's a power-up that will let you charge your beam.
Oh, there's upgrades too. Sweet. Pick up that can. Pick up the can. Pick up the can. Pick up the friggin' can. Pick up the can. So, thanks for the beam charger upgrade.
You bet.
You know, the way everything looks, it just felt like I should be able to do that.
Yes, that's why Ray Troy invented it decades ago. So, for anyone that doesn't get that joke, it's the original messenger, the guy we're playing as right now, got some climbing claws from the previous merchant and was like, wow, I felt like I should have done that. And the other merchant's like,
Yes, that's why John Guyton invented it decades ago.
Who's Ray Troy?
Just a follow-up to an earlier joke.
I don't get it.
Some will. Hey, is everything alright? It's kind of boring, but I guess I'm okay. No, I mean, it's been a while since your messenger visited. Oh, I don't know, I didn't enter the shop so often myself. You're in the Tower of Time, remember? So it should automatically take you forward in time to the next important moment. Which is? Either your messenger enters the shop or dies. Oh? Did your messenger die? How would I know that? By using the scrying orb. If Gorbel isn't sent within 10 seconds, your messenger dies for good. And when were you planning on mentioning that? Oh no, bro. Oh no. Good. We need to fix this. Oh, is it we now? Come on, now is not the time to argue. We have to look at this holistically. Look at this holistically? What does that even mean? It means I'm as lost as you are, but I still want you to think I'm the smartest one here.
I think we lost the messenger.
I'll go fetch the scroll, hold on.
Friggin' sweet, I think I'm dead.
Be right back, I need to talk to the others. Okay, we have reached an agreement. You're the one that needs to finish this. Really? Yes, really, you weren't really fit to be a shopkeeper anyway. I'll leave the scroll here with your clothes. Come join us after you've changed.
I think he's gonna send you back. Yep. Oh. Oh, this is a bit disorienting.
Ooh, you like that big portal? It's actually kind of scary. After years of research, I realized one of the items we need to recover is in the very future we are trying to prevent. If my calculations are correct, they should take you there, but in order to activate it, I would need a relic imbued with demon magic. Hey, it's you. I really miss that time when we did the thing. The others don't want to do it anymore.
The Shortkeeper.
Welcome to the Tower of Time. I put it back into its headquarters form after you beat the challenge, which I had designed myself, by the way. If you want to replay it, let me know. You may have missed a few hidden things.
Oh, not in a million years, thank you. Friggin' sweet. Oh, hell yeah.
Look, all I'm saying is he's been carrying the scroll for a long time already, and it could be dangerous. It is exactly as was foretold in the visions. A born-again messenger will master time itself to end the curse by fighting in 2 cycles simultaneously. I don't know, warping wants to go to the future was risky enough. You think he can sustain doing that constantly? Well, unless you want to carry the scroll again, I don't see what other choice we have.
So, is the medium-sized shopkeeper, aka our shopkeeper, so is that supposed to be the Western hero that saved us? Huh.
Besides, we really need to find the remaining music notes. So you still believe the music box is important? Well, I am the prophet, right? So yes, I do believe in the prophecy. Well, if you really mean to help the messenger, try to tone down that wannabe epic tone of yours. Careful, heathen. The mist of legends are very complex, and attempts to trivialize their meaning may cause... Whatever, I'll be in my shop. So, the prophet will be your guide from now on. Good luck with that.
I don't know why, but I want to play Terraria now. Seeing this. I don't know why. Just want to play Terraria. So these are the worlds. Yeah. So I'm guessing there's music notes in every version of the future of these stages. That's what they're trying to do. I mean, there's 6 stages and 6 notes missing here, apparently.
And so the messenger rises once more.
I'm not sure what I should do next.
The mists of time are quite intricate indeed, but fear not, for the prophet is here to unravel their meaning.
More like the interpret then, am I right?
I will forgive this affront, for these are troubled times. Behold, messenger, as the Tower of Time's portal nexus activates to help you on your quest. Return here whenever you seek guidance, and I shall provide Godspeed. Behold the music box. Legend says that it is the very relic maintaining the curse on humanity. As fate would beautifully have it, only by creating a melody from the crystallized forces of this world can the curse be broken. To complete the melody, we still need 6 music notes.
So what should I do next?
Under the shout of night, crimson trees shelter a magic node ready to be collected.
Okay, so the autumn forest. Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, you warp.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Things are probably gonna get cryptic from now on with all this profit business, so you'll probably want to make extensive use of your map.
My map?
Your map, yes.
I don't have a map.
Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you, I don't have a map.
Oh, okay, let me get this straight. We gave you a scroll. The fate of this whole world seems to hinge on it. We gave you a hero title relating to it. You carried it for days across countless perilous situations, even through time itself. And you never even bother reading it. You're an animal.
Turns out the scroll was actually a map. Presumptual, but it's actually just one of funny areas. Oh, hell yeah. Once the bird returns to the nest, it shall lend the power of true sight.
I'll be in my shop. If you have the coin, I'd be happy to mess with the profit by pointing out the hints on your map. Be safe now.
That is the best twist so far. All of these twists have been really good. I'm loving the way the meta is being handled here. Usually I don't like an overuse of meta, but I think they've been doing like really good subversion, which is super hard to find in meta games, you know? Like actual super good subversion is super hard to find. Oh, that's... I just realized. Oh, that's actually insane. Oh. Oh, this is nice. Okay, let me go back to the start. Okay, so I believe we have found out why this game is as long as it is. Because it just turned from a 2D side-scroller into a Metroidvania. Lovely, isn't it? Wonderful. Yeah. Ooh. The 8 hours thing now makes sense. Yeah. I'll probably get the thing in this area and then finish for the day. I think it's for the best. So I'm gonna do whatever is required of me in this area and then I'm gonna stop. I can't whistle that well. I miss Shori. Shori could whistle really good. No, 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 Mini, no. Bad Mini, bad Mini, bad Mini. Oh, that's... Oh, that's trippy as all hell, dude. We do not talk about the NES. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No way. Oh, hell. Oh, that's so... No way. Oh, God. Bitrate, my God. Oh, hell yeah. Time sense. As a blue glow to rooms on the area map where you can shift between the past and future time periods. There's a counter on the world map for the amount of power seals left in each area. Marks the location of all power seals on the area map. Key charges, +1, shuriken pierce, 2 targets. Going into the venture with purpose and focus gives you attack boost. By mastering patient and focus, you can wait to passively charge your next attack, making it deal triple damage. I think I'm just gonna work until onto the map stuff. I don't think I'm gonna be looking for that much, that many collectibles, but I'll still put it on. So now in the map, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Once the bird returns to the nest, it shall lend the power of true sight. Yeah, this effect, I agree, this effect is really well done, the time traveling effect. Well, bit rate, please. We are going from Cave Story to Cave Story Plus, basically. That's what we're doing. We really are. Oh, I want to replay that Cave Story. I don't know if I do it on stream. Probably not. I mean, maybe it is more voice acting, which I am. No, you know what I want to. You know what I want to replay on stream? Probably not this cycle, but I want to do. I want to replay. Oh wow, that's just being an asshole. If someone's watching, you can pretend there was input lag. I want to replay Shovel Knight. Yeah, that's what this game. Probably not in the next cycle coming up, but I definitely want to do Shovel Knight again. I want to do because I never finished. I never finished the last DLC story they made. So it would be a good excuse to replay the whole thing and also be able to play the DLC. Well, I got a note. Oh. Help. Help. I'm being kidnapped. Help. Oh. You got the key of hope. Materialized from the repeating intentions of countless villagers wishing their messengers well over past cycles, it is one of the notes needed to create a melody that will break the curse. Oh boy, there's a bot. Give me a second. Honestly, wow. Thank you, Auto. Oh, wow, wow. With this, you'll be able to wake up the windfish. First of all, rude. Second of all, I just gotta commend. I just gotta commend Twitch for actually getting a bot out before I even had a chance to say, get the hell out of my stream. And that is fantastic. I never had that happen before. I am very happy about it now. Anyways. Yeah, sorry, I was deleting a bot message. It didn't show up on the chat, but it was there, I promise. Wild. Very wild. Tell thee. I can't believe Twitch did something right, yeah. Especially after that thing, that stupid thing they did with, whatchamacallit. The Twitch power-ups. I ain't a big fan of that, but Twitch is like, I'm sorry, but you can't disable them. Fuck you. And I'm like, okay, so I just made every single power-up, like 10,000 bits. Broken clocks and all that, So yeah, it truly is 1 step forward, 2 million step back. There you go, there's always a workaround. I mean, yeah, but I like to not show them. It's kind of ugly to have them there and like, oh, use the Twitch features. Don't use stuff where streamers put their work into it. No, use the things we made, please. They're like, come on, Twitch, can't you give me a single W? Can't you give me a single win, please, Twitch? I beg. Oh. It should be better to not have to need the workaround, but yeah, you know, I'm happy I can at least make it so people don't get it, because I'm not a big fan of it. But you know, so I guess it's a future village. Wait a minute. I saw that. Give me a second and I'll check it, but... just want to see how this looked in the future. I see that, by the way. That's... oh no, I can definitely reach that. Hell yeah. Love this game. I'm smart. Love this game. Rewards me for being smart. Yes? What is it? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Which one, cat? You want a piece? You want a piece? Let's see if she wants to stay here. Okay. I think the chat is in the usual spot, so...
Our champion returns. How is adventure treating you?
A little bit harder than I thought, but the music is amazing.
You left too soon. I should have taught you the power of true sight.
True sight?
It is a technique seldom taught to young students such as yourself. Unless the mind can be expanded, that is.
How can I expand my mind?
A warm cup of astral tea will do that. Unfortunately, we ran out of astral leaves a few years ago. All we have is a single seed, but fully growing it would take centuries.
Give it a seed, I'll see what I can do.
I was hoping you would say that.
We got the astral seed. Now to find a flower bed and wait a few centuries. Please tell me flower beds here. I don't want to go around guessing for where the hell it might be. I failed every single one of those grapples. Okay. Oh no, it doesn't seem like there is a flower bed in here. Ay, ay, ay. Please. Oh boy. It's fine, I'll just finish up this area and we can stop playing anyways. Because I've been going for a little bit now. Wait. Yeah. Where else do I want to go? I haven't gone to anything past that. Yeah, past the portal there to the right. So I guess we're going there.
Go.
God, this is disorienting. Whoa. Oh yeah, and there's that one secret I can reach now that I can fly that I couldn't before, but I saw it and I was like, I see that chat. Why can't I get it? Oh.
Ay, ay, ay.
Despite the controls, I still do have basically a lot of mobility. Despite the controls being a little bit awkward. So I've just gotten used to them. Again, changing them at this point would be useless. Oh, you think I forgot about this? So cute. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait, I have the hook. What am I saying? There you go. And I can probably get one in the past as well. Wait a minute. Ah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There doesn't seem to be any other way to shift time here though, so... Does the music goes hard too? Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Lady Little. Yeah, it do. No, I'm really loving the music, and I'm loving that they basically went from like NES to Genesis with the sound font. It's so good. It's like when you watch a YouTube channel and you're looking for like a particular song, but like turned into like an SNES cover or like a Genesis cover, and you hear it, it's like, yeah, there's just that, but it's actually official. No, I want Shovel Knight music done in this style. Oh, can you imagine Shovel Knight music done in this style? That'd be... Ooh. I don't think I can handle it. Now, the map says I can go down here, but I believe that was in the past. Correct. Ay, ay, ay. And this should be where I fought the boss, which is now non-existent, and it means I go over to the next spot, right? I believe I fell here, didn't I, in the Fallen Temple? Yes. It's one of these things. Hey, it's you again. Thanks for saving me earlier. I've been looking for my colleagues, Acro, Claustro, and Pyro. The boss is taking a nap. Acro, Claustro, and Pyro. So, this guy's Necro, and they're all named after their phobias. So, Acro should be in heights, Claustro should be in a closed space, and Pyro should be in the underworld, probably. What? Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share? Chat, actually, give me a... just a second. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. We're ending anyways in a bit, but I need to go. Chat amongst yourselves. no one chatted with Roomkeeper and they left him all alone. I will remember that often, Chad. That is awful, Chad. That is awful, Chad. How dare you? How dare. Anyways, yeah, sorry I had to leave. You know how it is. It's, voice acting is thirsty work, and drinking invariably leads to, well, you know. Well, you know. Anyways, let's get back to it. Do you have any stories to share?
Of course, here's one for you. There once was a princess looking for a suitable husband. She sent an invitation to all neighboring princes, stating that the main trait she was looking for was sensitivity. Contenders came and went, attempting to pass a test. You will be my guest tonight, the princess would explain. All I need you to do is sleep on that pile of mattresses.
That's not how the story goes, but
The next morning, she would ask them how their night was. I had the best sleep of my life.
You don't get it, Rebun. Weather's over, that's what no one answered.
What? Each would reply, confident they had proved they didn't fear the dark or that they could be easy guests. They were all promptly dismissed. One day, an especially sensitive prince reported he couldn't sleep at all. I don't know what was up with that pile of mattresses, he went on. It looked comfortable enough, but when I laid on it, it was like I had a fork stuck in my kidney. They got married the next day.
Oh, everyone knows that story. There was a pea underneath the pile so that someone who's extremely sensitive wouldn't be able to sleep.
Yes, but have you ever heard of what happened after?
What?
For the first few weeks, everything was amazing. The prince would always complain. Just the guy she asked for. When the soup wasn't too hot, it's the cutlery that was too cold. What? When the music wasn't too loud, the paintings were uninspired. And when the clothes weren't itchy, the poems were predictable. Until one day, just like that, it dawned on the princess that she was in a toxic relationship. Not only was her husband a piece of crap, she had voluntarily picked him for exactly that reason. It dawned on her, just like that, how this whole love story was nothing more than two people whose dysfunctions matched like puzzle pieces. Incredibly humble by real standards, she realized that she was the only constant in all her problems, delved into personal growth, then got a divorce. She lived happily ever after. The end.
What do you want to say? Need anything? I think I'll get this. What's that?
Ah, yes. The jukebox.
Jukebox.
Silly name, huh? I brought it back from one of my journeys through time back in the day. I'm not sure what it's for, but it sure looks pretty cool.
So what happened to the cabinet?
Oh, I teleported somewhere else since we didn't need it anymore.
Where's it now?
That's something you may or may not find out later.
You unlock the jukebox. Play your favorite tune in the shop or access it through the pace menu to change to a leveled track. Chat, you can't see me through the webcam, but I'm dancing. I'm currently having a blast. I'm gonna... Okay, good. Are you getting a divorce? No. Just quit that. Okay, I don't want to spoil myself on the Genesis tracks that I haven't listened to. Hell yeah. Underworld 2 should be... I mean, listen to that, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, no wonder that's disorienting. When I enter through here, it's the stars. And when I enter through here, it's the actual play. Oh. I can chill to that. Okay, before we go, I want to see if we can... No, that just doesn't happen. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna leave it here. This is going to be it. You have to hit space for that to work. Outro screen. Outro screen. So yeah, that was good, right? That was fun. I almost closed OBS on accident. That would have been extremely funny. Buy or something. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, yes, I am done. I may see you tomorrow. It is highly likely that I'll see you tomorrow, and we are going to be doing some whatchamacall them? Yes, that's what we're going to be doing. No, we're going to be doing Darksiders. Now, Darksiders is a hack and slash. I may have played like an hour of it back in my day. I don't remember basically anything because I played it like years ago. And yeah, that's basically it. Oh yeah, and because that's the final game of the cycle being the series of games I play at any given time. With character designs by Todd McFarlane? You're kidding, right? McFarlane designed Darksiders character? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's how I know it's good, dude. The Cycle. So, for anyone that doesn't know and is new here, The Cycle is simply, at any given time, I play 3 games. So, right now, The Cycle is comprised of The Messenger, Darksiders, which has just been added to the cycle, and Undertale Yellow. Then the next cycle is me announcing basically which 3 games I'm going to be playing next. So whenever I finish one of these games from this old cycle, I'll start one game from the new cycle. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really thought of what the next cycle of games is gonna be like. I actually don't like the character design for War of Darksiders 1. Okay, I don't remember it being something that I didn't like, but I guess I didn't pay much attention to it. So yeah, I do know that the next cycle is gonna have, yes, Runekeeper. It's gonna be Disco Elysium. We're gonna be doing Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium. Finally, and it's gonna be terrifyingly long. But you know what? I've gone through Tyranny. I feel like I can go through Disco Elysium. Let's go. Yes, we are playing Communism, the game. Disco. Anyways. For now, we go. We are going to be raiding, I believe, yes. We're going to be raiding Bob right now, who is Sorry, a Windows thing popped up. You couldn't hear it, thankfully. Bob is, I believe, playing Elden Ring, though he has erroneously forgotten to change the name of the game, as it says he's playing Marvel's Midnight Suns. But you know what? That doesn't matter. We'll just raid him anyways. I did kind of want to catch him playing Midnight Suns, but you know what? It's fine. We can catch him playing Elden Ring for a little bit. Bob. Yes, we're going to be raiding Bob. So, as always, raid message. Copy and paste it from here because it's really complicated and you're not going to be able to get it otherwise. It's there. It's really hard to get. I promise. It's really tough. And I'll be most likely seeing you tomorrow. Again, no promises when it comes to my schedule. Where we'll be doing Midnight Suns, aka Marvel XCOM. Yeah, I've been interested in that, but it's like 60 gigs or something. Anyways, yes. Okay, goodbye. We're leaving now. Raid is the raid message. Bye. Goodbye. Get out of here. Now.